Welcome back to west of Loathing. This cow is mad. You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. Okay. Let's see. It's somewhat resistant. Alright. It's pretty beefy. Oh, no pun intended. Sorry. Alright, it's not crazy, but... Let's do some healing. It's been a minute since I've actually had to do that. Oh, well. Yeah, it makes me wonder if the other partner options had support abilities of other kinds, because not having a heal would definitely suck. Tainted beefsteak, extra thick leather. There's rope tied to the fence post here. Length of rope, alright. Can I get a needle? Hey, a needle. Alright. Something buried in the smoldering embers. Ow, 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 you got an item, red hot poker. A melee weapon? Let's see. 3 moxie. Hot damage instead of physical. Interesting. Good to know it's there, but I'm not going to switch to it. Isn't this the same? It's a little... Know some words carved in the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name? Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. It looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Oh boy, time to stick my hands in some places they shouldn't go again. Investigate. Lucky you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door you find a map scratched in the inside of it. It appears to lead to Coal Ridge Mine, just west of where you are right now. There's an inset map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. Curious. Alright. We have nothing to churn. Well, that's too bad. I would like some butter. To your horror, you see that every cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungulith. Yeah, ungulith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Well, I guess I'll get to that in a minute. I don't have lockpicking too? Really? Now I do. Alright. Wow, they had a lot of spare churns in here. Pile of loose boards. Jars of milk, mostly evaporated. Salvage what you can. Tainted milk, 3 jars worth. Open the toy box. It's full of toy skeletons. Okay. And maybe a needle? Do I get a free needle? Thank you for the needle. Alright. Out of polished bone. Mysticality by 11 and your speed by 5 for the rest of the day. Huh, okay. I don't need that, but that's pretty substantial. Can I make some butter? Infernal butter. This is some tainted cow's milk that has been rendered somewhat safer by churning a lot of the evil out of it. Increases your speed by 3 and your maximum AP by 1 for the rest of the day. Huh. That's a lot I mean, it's different stats, but that's a lot less. I don't even... What is speed? Speed determines who goes first. That's it? That's kind of boring. They still only get one turn. It's not like if I have a high enough speed, I get an extra turn, right? If I got hasted, that'd be cool. All right, let's take a crack at the ungulates. Something tells me it's immune to poison. Fortunately, it's not too... What? Special attack. Okay, I guess it's just magic attack. I was worried it was like dazing me or something. Brass bull ring, okay. Oh. I may have missed that before. There are still an effectively infinite number of ungulates here. Huh. I wonder if this is better XP than the snakes. I appreciate that the game is giving me the opportunity. Like, not like this game has really demanded me to, you know, really grind things out and be exactly right for a particular event or something too much. I don't think 15 XP is anywhere close to what I was getting for the larger fights with the snakes. But like any RPG, almost all RPGs end up at some point you feel compelled to grind a little bit because you've, you know, if they give you enough freedom in an RPG, you have the freedom to make a mistake and not be high enough level for something that's going on. The only way to get around that is to sufficiently railroad people or just have perfect, impeccable balance somehow. But that rarely is the case. So conceding that, hey, this is an RPG, sometimes you just need an XP farm. That's necessary. There have been some recent big name game developers who don't seem to understand that sometimes an XP farm is just a sin you're going to have to allow to live because it's better than the alternative. Anyway, Menudo Geode, what is that? Sometimes a pocket of intestine remains behind when a cow undergoes the transition to an infernal ungulate, and you get one of these, a stone sphere full of boiling tripe. Boy, I hate pretty much everything about that sentence. I hate that I can eat it even more. But that does also probably mean it's a valuable item for me. I'm gonna have to come back here and grind probably for that more than the XP, just because boosting my moxie is handy. Okay. I guess we could just go to Coleridge Mine. It is right there. I'll just stay out here and watch the horses. Don't mind me. Don't mind you? Oh, don't start with the puns. No better than those damn Ross kids. Alright. Man, it's really making me wish I had foraging. Just because I feel like I'm missing out on stuff. Is that a locker? That's a locker. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the feller who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. The third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock. I guess I'll leave them for now. Ben Loose, W.M. Ellsbury. I don't feel like those names stick out to me in any particular way. Abandoned in a hurry, so clearly. An exposed meat vein. Oh, if I had a pickaxe, I could probably get some meat. I also really... Well, this just opens onto a 30-foot shaft. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Well, perfect. Sure is dark down there. More meat vein. Don't say it. This is the spot Curly's toilet notes mentioned. Weird, there was a compass buried there. An item, Curly's compass. Alright. This was Curly Butterfield's compass, but the dude must have always been lost because this thing points every which way but north. The compass needle is pointing generally northwest-ish. Okay. So I guess that's our next lead. Coleridge Mine deepest. Alright. You don't like this spiral one bit. That black fluid oozes from the vein. A scabrous mass sits below it on the floor. Take the fluid. Boy, that's loot partially real meat? Sure. Slit runs the length of the meat vein. I'm not sure I want to reach inside. That sounds... goes further than you expected. It's warm. This can only go well. You're up to the shoulder when you feel it, a beating heart. Rip it out. You gain an item, unrefined meat nugget, 47 meat. Boy, that's a very sinister way of getting just a bit of meat. This card is frighteningly normal. Oh god, why was that so much louder? This game is already really loud, but... looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Nice. Alright, I didn't have to buy it. Oh, here we go. Alright, I didn't have to pick that one at all. Alright. That particular sound effect is so much louder than the rest. Alright. Got a bunch of meat and, oh, maybe I should have checked this first. We'll take a pause and come back and check it. I'll see you guys then.